Look, man, the Dodgers are on the verge of something huge. What that huge is it a huge collapse or is it a huge comeback for the boys in blues? It all comes down to look, I could narrow the whole thing down for you, right? Basically, in 3 words 41 game season. That's it. All right, wait, 4 words? Okay. 41 games season. That's what it is. That is what's left for the Dodgers to do what they need to do. And who are they going to have make it happen for them when it all comes down to it? Who can they count on? They can count on the GOAT. That's who they can count on. Clayton Kershaw to hit the mound for the Dodgers, 3 time Cy Young winner, the 20th member of the 3,000 strikeout club. he's the guy that's going to be tagged for to make things happen against the Padres. Dodgers down by 1 game in the division against Padres, and you bring the GOAT to the mound. So Clayton Kershaw, he's going to get the start for the Dodgers. As of doing this video, Padres were being all super secretive, hadn't labeled who their pitcher was, even though they've had plenty of days. So they're taking a page from Dave Roberts' playbook. All right, I want to get into viewer mail. I got a lot to cover right now. You know what to do. Subscribe, like, turn on notifications, because I'm still saying, man, Dodgers are running it back, okay? You could disagree with me all you want, and the trolls have come out in full force. We've heard from people in the mail that have never even contacted us or said anything about the show before, and all of a sudden they're getting out there. So getting into the story. Clayton Kershaw, there you go. There's the record right there. He's going to have to get pretty darn creative. His strikeouts are not what they used to be. Obviously, 46 strikeouts and 71 innings pitched. He's a different pitcher. He's redesigned himself as a pitcher is what he's done, right? He doesn't have the velocity that he had back in the day, so he's got good pitches, so he has to depend on placement, and that's exactly what Clayton Kershaw is looking to do. All right, so he's the guy to come in. We don't know who he's pitching against, but look, it's a 41-game season. The Dodgers have 26 games out of 41 against sub-500 teams. The Padres have 23 games versus sub-500 teams through the rest of their schedule. So it comes down to this. It is a shortened 41-game season. The Padres start out with a 1-game lead, almost like in extra innings where you get the guy in second base. That's kind of what they're getting in this 41-game season. All right, so I don't know how you want to look at it, but it is comes back to this. It's how hard you get hit and how you respond back. Do you just roll over if you're the Dodgers at this point? With you have that talented roster of a team, do you just roll over? A lot of people are saying a lot of things. All right, let's get into the viewer mail because these are funny right here. All right, this one is from Stefan, and let me give you a update on this guy. He's been sending messages to us for probably the last month or so, and he's always got something to say. Never quite against the Dodgers until you kick them when they're down, right? So total overall team is coming apart, all aspects. That's what Stefan 4410 says. He also says, this crazy fall doesn't surprise me. Saw it coming, and it's here. Stefan Tradamus, huh? Trying to take a page of the Brad J playbook. All right, so let's continue on. And this one is from Kenny L. Kenny. We don't hear from you the whole entire year, and the one time you get to us is this. The Padres will win the Western Division, putting my bet in this weekend in Vegas. Do you realize Vegas is successful for people because they lose there, Kenny L? So Kenny is so confident that the Pods are going to win the division that he's going to go put money on it. So he doesn't, however, say how much money he's going to put on it. So Kenny L picking the Padres to win the division. I'm not buying that one. This one completely blew my mind. I've never heard from this guy in a year of doing Dodger Digest. Dodgers fans are trapped in their little blue cult bubble. For 6 years, Ohtani was putting on a clinic in Anaheim, winning 2 AL MVPs. Didn't he win an MVP the first year with the Dodgers? I'm just saying. All right. And they acted like it didn't exist. Because, not in Dodger blue doesn't matter. I mean, he makes a good point, Not in Dodger. Yeah, you're not in Dodger blue. It doesn't matter. You're not. You're not a Dodger guy. All right, and then this one actually, somebody came up with something solid here. This one is from RRFG2RL. 1 year, the Yankees had a bad September. Press was saying not going to win at all. In the playoffs, they turned it on. This team can do that. Turn it up at the right time. So there, it's not all negative, right? It's definitely not all negative. But I mean, it comes down to it. You can simplify it all day long by saying it is a 41 game season. The Dodgers will face the Padres 6 times, right? 6 times. And if you're the Dodgers right now, that should be the only thing on your mind. Doesn't matter what happens after that. I said the Dodgers will win the division by 10 games. So look at the small brain on me on that one, okay? So that's probably not a pick that's going to go, but I'm along for the ride. I've got the popcorn ready. The Dodgers need to show up, and the Dodgers need to make it happen, and that's exactly what they need to do because this is it. It's a 41-game season. You can simplify it as easy as that when it comes down to a 41-game season. All right, Sasaki did his rehab, and did it go good for him? It actually did not go good for Sasaki. So more bad news being lumped on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Beginning a rehab assignment for the AAA Oklahoma City, Sasaki needed 41 pitches to record 6 outs. Okay, I mean, 20, whatever. He failed to retire the 2 batters that he faced. In the 3rd inning, he scattered 6 hits, walked 1, and did not strike anyone out, ultimately allowing 3 runs against the Albuquerque Isotopes. Well, here's the thing that you kind of got to think about here. Sasaki's fastball, if you look at it, velocity average 93.6, topped out at 95.7. Last Friday, it was topping out at 96 to 97, and that was 3 innings at a simulated game. So what is the difference in a few days? I'm not understanding that, but things not going the way they should go for Sasaki and trouble in OKC. So that could delay him. That could delay him from coming up and moving on with the team and being able to battle and be that extra pitcher the Dodgers so sorely need, right? Well, that's not going to happen. So once again, look at it this way. If you're positive and you're a Dodger fan, you got the team. Look at the team on paper. Look at the guys, right, in the bullpen. Look at the guys that are starting. Look at your hitters. And you look, if these guys come together as a team, they're going to be unstoppable. So whether it's a huge collapse, a huge comeback, the Dodgers are definitely on the verge of something huge, and it's gonna be determined. It's gonna be determined during this week. That's for sure. The 6 games they face the Padres in the next 9 days, 10 days. Those 6 games become utmost important for the Dodgers to get victories, get back on track, and take the NL West back. And that's what they need to do. And that's what you need to be positive too on the way on that. So there you go. Hey, that's going to do it. Dodger Digest, another one in the books. Dodgers will take on the Padres, the GOAT on the mound for the Dodgers. And you got to go through the day. Think Dodger Blue, and let's go Dodgers.